Hi, my name is Andrea Santamaria, originally from Barnsley. Started playing squash at a squash club called Shore Lane, and then in my early teens I moved to Spain and lived there for 21 years. Been back in the UK in Pontefract since 2009. Well, playing squash at club level, masters, obviously you are required to referee matches, so it was just a natural process for me to be refereeing. And then a guy called Mark Shipley, who was involved in England squash, approached me and said obviously they needed female referees as the balance was really disproportionate, and would I be interested in doing a referee course. One was held at Pontefract, which I attended and really enjoyed it, and then from there just got involved with England squash, doing junior tournaments, masters, and then progressed onto doing PSA events. I'm passionate and a big fan of squash, so the favourite bit is trying to separate the two, and whilst here to do a job, demanding job, is enjoy the spectacle as well. It can be very enjoyable, but it can also be really stressful. You're under the critical eye of the players, of the spectators, commentators, having to make those decisions and process difficult rules in quick real time can be really stressful. But it's something that I enjoy, keep coming back for more, and hopefully with experience we'll get better at. So as I said, I started with my national federation, England Squash, and getting experience with them, and then once WSO was formed, becoming a member, doing the different levels on there, and attending PSA events, starting with the British Open, I think, just as a local referee, and then just being given the opportunity to take part in different events. I mean, there aren't many women referees, so it is predominantly male, which some people, I suppose, could find quite daunting. I prefer to see us as human beings and not male or female. I'm not a big fan of this gender, but I fully appreciate that there is a big difference. We're not treated the same, we're not given the same thought, probably because there's very few of us, so they're all, you know, it's never really been addressed that you have to think of, oh, we've got females attending as well as males. For example, the big bugbear of mine is the clothing, which I keep letting everybody know. So you're expected to just be given a t-shirt until this season, but you are just given a t-shirt. It can be large, medium, and it is for a male. So, you know, people want to feel comfortable, they want to feel proud of what they're representing, and being comfortable in what you wear is a big thing and important. Some people may think it's not important, but it is. My experience is that maybe culturally you might be treated differently being a female. I try not to think too much into that and think more of it being just the fact that I'm new face on the block. So I try to put that into the bracket of, well, she's inexperienced rather than she's a woman. It's an honour, it's a privilege, and it's amazing to think from starting refereeing in 2015, refereeing local league matches, and then sometimes I do have to pinch myself, you know. I sit there in front of the pyramids, in front of the Eiffel Tower, thinking, how did I get here? You know, I have no idea how I got here, to be quite honest, you know, just through love of squash and hard work, and a lot of hard work does go into it. You know, you can't just turn up at a tournament and call the score out. You know, there is a lot of work that goes into trying to be the best you can, whilst refereeing the top elite professionals of our sport. I think national federations need to, and WSO in squash, somehow we need to identify, select develop and then retain, because the hard thing is retaining these people. Referees, once you have them in the group, is to retain them, right? So, but yeah, we have to try somehow, but it's the national federations really, we've got to try and make it as interesting and appetising as we can. I would say that it's great fun. If you're interested in squash, passionate about squash, leaving squash but wanting, as a player, but wanting to stay involved, it's a fantastic opportunity now more than ever. Obviously there is a possibility for a professional career, so come along, get in touch, and hopefully you can build on that.